Welcome to a what I eat in a day. That wasn't very good. Welcome to a what I eat in a day. Before we start this video, I have to make a little bit of a disclaimer because diet culture and what we eat has like all of these gray clouds around it, right? It's hard for people. So I just need to make a little disclaimer saying that I eat intuitively. I've been kind of through the gauntlet of health problems and fixed them with food. So I have found that balance of what my body needs versus what my body wants. And I'm like good in that space, but that's different for everybody, right? What works for me today might not work for me tomorrow. And what works for me tomorrow might not work for me in a month from now. And what's worked for me in the past is not working for me now. It's just all a season of life, right? We all go through seasons of life. Our needs change, our wants change, our lifestyle changes, our food changes, our habits change, all of it changes, and that's okay. I'm just simply sharing what I am eating today. It is in no way me telling you what you need to eat and what you should eat and what you shouldn't eat. That's not what this is about at all. It's just me sharing some food combinations, hoping that maybe it will inspire you a little bit. I'm not a dietitian. However, I am a health and lifestyle coach. So if you do need some help with that, of course, always feel free to reach out. But I just try to eat balanced and eat well and eat whole foods that are pretty much centered around plants, but I obviously still eat a lot of animal products too. Okay, let's get into it. I better turn my music off so I don't get copyrighted. Cheers. Good morning. As you can see, this is celery juice. I try to chug it, but it's not always easy. It's actually pretty good today. Recommendations for if you drink celery juice to make it taste good. Number one, buy big stalks, not little stalks. Buy the light green ones instead of the dark green ones. And make sure to remove all the leaves because the leaves give it that really bitter taste. This is more like a salty concoction. It's not bad. I'm sure you're wondering why the hell I even do it. Well, lately, I've been doing it like a couple times a week, but I've done it like the last 4 or 5 days. I'm having some gut troubles, which I'm going to take care of on Sunday. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. But anyways, this is helping maintain my bowel movements until go to town on Sunday, if you know what I mean. See that sunshine? Look at that. Sun. It's sunny. Sunshine on my face. Oh, that's nice. Oh, nothing quite like the sun shining. Sure makes for a good day. But this little girl makes for a good day too. Don't you, Pepper Sprony? Oh, you're so beautiful. Good morning. Are you paying? You got a little slinky over here? Get it. Oh, how did I know you were coming? They're just great. Just phenomenal. I just love them so much. It's already 7:20. Normally our days start a little bit sooner, but Keith and I took a little sleep in today. We slept until 6:30 and laid in bed until like 6:40. It was nice. Went out and did chores, and now it's time to start the day. I might try and include some of what he eats in a day in here too. That might be kind of fun. Couples what I eat in a day. Ugh. How corny. Which just means we should do it, right? This is cranberry juice. This is my favorite kind of cranberry juice. If you need to, you could mix it with like real grape juice, not the kind with a bunch of added sugar, to make it taste a little bit better. But I just do about 4 ounces, and again, I chug it down. Sometimes I don't do it in... Girls are going crazy. Sometimes I don't do it right away in the morning. Sometimes I do it in the afternoon or after lunch or mid-morning, whatever. But majority of time I do it in the morning. And I do it because UTI health, baby. Whew. Especially after you brush your teeth. Whew. This is one of my favorite ones. I actually had to get it on accident, kind of, because our Walmart stopped carrying the original one, which is with slippery elm, which is also delicious, and they only had this lemon echinacea one. It's very good. I don't eat breakfast for a few hours, but Keith eats right away. He sits down on this couch and eats cereal, just like this. Gets it all over the couch and everything.
Yep.
Do you drink any water in the morning?
No.
You just go straight for the cereal?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how he does that. How do you do that?
Just do it.
He just does it. Now that I've got my tea and I filled up my water bottle, I take myself upstairs. Wordle time. The Wordle today was foray. Again, didn't do so hot. All right, pals and gals, it's time for a workout. I have not drank any of this water, like I've had a few sips, but I will consume all of this during my workout. And then I will refill it once it's time for breakfast. It's from my hand. How insanely good does this look? I made these the other day. It's just overnight oats, and this is obviously key lime flavor. It is also 10:03. Normally I eat between 9:30 and 10. I'll write up an actual recipe for you guys at some point, but essentially this is just like a half a cup of oats, a tablespoon of chia seeds. Then I filled it up with milk. I make a coconut vanilla milk, and I will link the recipe down below. It's on my blog. And then I just topped it with some graham crackers and a little lime, just for cute little garnish, you know? Just to make it look cute. Oh, also, I forgot one of the main ingredients. I used, you can use a Greek yogurt, but I used a coconut-based yogurt by the brand Culina. My mouth is watering. It's like killing me not to dig into this. Anyways, I used a coconut-based yogurt by Culina, and I used the bourbon vanilla flavor. So it gives it kind of like a little bit of a sweetness while also being tangy, like, you know, cheesecake is, or key lime pie. I can't wait to dig into this. I know that doesn't look super appetizing, but it's going to be. I wish you could taste this. No, you're gonna taste it. You're gonna taste it, because I'm gonna put the recipe up soon. And then you're gonna make it, and you're gonna taste it, and you're gonna be like, yes. So key lime pie is one of my favorites. It's one of our family favorites, to be honest. And this is one of my favorite ways to do oats. Key lime pie is kind of special, or key lime flavor is kind of special, because anytime we'd go out to eat as a family and they had key lime pie on the menu, we would always get one and split it 4 ways, Mom, Dad, Alan, and I. It's just always been our favorite. It's just delicious. If you don't like key lime pie, well, I'm sorry. Delicious. This is so good. It literally gets me every single time. I absolutely polished that off. There's just a little bit left in there. Also, the toppings were just for you. They were just for you so it could look pretty and I could take a picture to post, but I don't put the toppings on there most days. The ingredients and graham crackers, not my favorite. Lunch is served. This is just spinach, butter leaf, carrots, a little bit of tuna, a sweet potato, some pine nuts, and then this is actually a dressing that I made last week to dip some dumplings in, and I just have it left over, so I am eating that. But Keith is pretty much eating the same thing. He just doesn't have a sweet potato, and he's eating honey mustard.
Yeah.
Did you have a snack earlier?
A cookie.
He had a cookie as a snack at Sale Barn. I have not had a snack yet. This is lunch. That dressing is good, but spicy. It's got a lot of ginger in it. Whew. Okay, we're gonna go eat in peace. Toodaloo. What was that?
Caramel.
1, 2?
2.
There you go. I'm gonna get in my refrigerator for a sneaky little, I don't know why I call it a sneaky. A treat is not sneaky. It's just something that I want, but I'm gonna have one of these date Snickers. Ooh, the sunlight. Delicious. Date, peanut butter, peanuts, chocolate, and sea salt. Delish. We are in St. Louis because Keith had a doctor's appointment and I had to go to the grocery store. But we've consumed, or are going to consume, some snacks. Although somebody's a little butthurt that I didn't get him any snacks when I was in the grocery store, but he went in there with me. Well, you could have gotten yourself a snack.
I could have.
Anyways, he had a Lara bar on the way to the grocery store. And then I got orange juice. I can't not get fresh squeezed orange juice when they have it somewhere. So we're gonna split this because I do share. And then I got some Power Curls and I'm probably gonna eat a few of these. What are you gonna have?
Nothing.
Because I didn't get you anything?
Yeah.
Although he did he did sample almost all of the nuts in the bulk bins. So he did have a snack.
Shit happens.
Oh. Power Curls. See them? They're not the greatest thing. No, that's a lie. They're pretty good. But they're not like a barbecue chip, you know? Wanna try one?
No.
Let's see if this is any good. Oh, we're coming to a stop. Poof. That's good. Very sweet. I could down this whole thing. You want to try some?
Uh-uh.
You said you wanted some.
I don't want anything now.
Somebody's still bitter. Just ingested some kettle corn chips. Him, not me. Although they are delightfully delicious. I'm not having any right now. Hi there, good evening. We need to fix this lighting here. Is that better? Yes, that's better. Okay, good evening. I had every intention this evening of making salmon and rice and like a cauliflower salad, but that time of the month spoke differently to me, and also we were in St. Louis today, so I was able to pick up some cold cuts. My mouth is watering. Yesterday I shared a recipe on my blog and on my Instagram of a Italian cold cut sub sandwich that we like to make, and I'm just kind of craving it now. But really the thing I'm craving the most is like a crispy, oily potato, you know what I mean? So that's what we're having. We're having these stacked, like crispy, thin crispy potatoes. It's a half-baked harvest recipe. I will link it down below. We eat them at least once a month. They're delicious. I do omit the butter. I just use olive oil. I do use some Parmesan though. Not a ton, but just a little bit to give it that salty, cheesy kick. But I'm gonna show you how I do that quickly, because they need to go in the oven for a long time. It's like almost an hour in the oven to get them like really crispy and perfect. So they take a little while. The first thing I did, as you saw, was I mandolin sliced 2 russet potatoes. There's a lot in there, and I did them very thin. I'm going to add all this parsley that I chopped up, fresh parsley. I don't know, it's probably like 1/4 of a cup. And then I grated 4 cloves of garlic. That's kind of a lot, but we really like garlic in this house. So, garlic it is. Then I'm gonna grate some of this Parmesan on top. Okay, pro cooking tip, don't ever buy cheese that is already pre-grated. I know it's so convenient, but it's so dry compared to cheese that is like in block form. But 2, when it's already pre-grated, they put like this powdery substance on it so that it doesn't stick together in the plastic bag. And number 1, it's not very good for you. But number 2, it just makes the cheese taste awful. So if you need to grate cheese, go the extra mile and buy the block. Grate it yourself. I promise it will taste so much better. That was probably about 1/4 of a cup, and now I'm just gonna add some olive oil. The recipe calls for butter, I believe, or maybe butter and olive oil. No, I think it's just butter, but we use olive oil. Cuts down on my dairy exposure, and personally, I think potatoes taste better with oil. The butter, it just like kind of takes the flavor away from the potato and the salt that you put on it. So I just prefer olive oil. And then you're gonna get your hands in there and you're just gonna mix it up really well. Now I'm just gonna like lightly oil the bottoms of these just so that they don't stick. They most likely won't stick. I've only had them stick a couple times. Sorry if you can hear the rain, but it just helps also crisp up the bottom. So do that. And then this is the key. I know it's time consuming, but it is key. Take one at a time. I know. And just place them in there so that you make sure that they're like all coated in goodness. And if they're not, just kind of drag them against the side of the pan and stick them in. I have my cupcake baking tin, muffin tin, all filled up. Now I'm just going to drizzle just a little bit more oil on top because like I said, I'm craving an oily, crispy potato. And now I need to cover them. This is kind of extra, but I don't like aluminum foil touching my food. Hate it. So we're gonna do a layer of parchment paper and then a layer of aluminum foil. If I've brought you food, you've probably noticed there's always a layer of parchment underneath it. I'm just sealing this up good and tight, and it's gonna go in the oven for like 35 minutes at 400 degrees like this, and then you take it out and you take the foil and parchment off and you bake it for like another 20 minutes. So they take about 50 minutes to an hour to bake up, but they are worth it and they are delicious. It's probably like quite labor intensive potato recipe. There's just like a lot of steps to it, but I promise you, they're worth it. This is after 35 minutes and I just took the wrapping off and I'm gonna put them back in for about another 20 to 25. Hi, I'm way down here. I'm just gonna top these potatoes with some Maldon salt. Delish. Nice, crispy, oily potatoes. Time to dish it up. Bone apple teeth. We have the potatoes, I will link them below, and then the Italian sub, I will also link that below too. Are you excited?
Yes.
Good dinner?
Si.
Si, signor?
Yes.
Si, signorita.
Muy bien.
Look at that nice steamy potato. Mm. Always a winner. Mm. We're gonna eat together now without you. Bye. I can't finish it. And big man here tells me he's done too, so I guess it's going in the fridge for tomorrow. There is one major food group that I have missed showing you today, and that would be kitty snuggles. This is my favorite food group in the whole world. Kitty loves kitty hairs. Just all the kitties. Oh, Pepper's Brony, you're so beautiful. Oh my goodness. I love her so much. Look how precious she is. She's such a good baby. I love you. All right, we have to go see the other one. Miss Rosie, look at you, look so cute. Oh my goodness. You're just a pretty little angel baby. You're purring. Oh, you're so cute. I eat a lot of cat hair in a day, but that's okay. They're my special kids. I take a nap right here. You're purring so loud, baby. Look who that pretty girl is. Look at that pretty girl in the camera. Oh my goodness. She's so beautiful. I love you. That's it for what I eat in a day. If you can hear the Ranger, like the side-by-side, I am sorry, but Keith went back out to check cows after dinner. It is 7:42, pretty late for us for dinner. We normally eat around like 6:37, but we didn't eat till like 7:15 tonight. And as you can see, I was unable to finish my sandwich, so I'm gonna save that for tomorrow, but that's what I eat in a day. I am going to log off for the evening because it's the first night that Keith has been home. He's not inside yet, but home and inside at a decent hour all week. So we'll probably sit down and watch some TV. And I just kind of want to spend time with him. But if I do eat anything this evening, it will be like a cup of peppermint tea and a couple squares of chocolate, or one of those date Snickers that I ate earlier today. Nothing big, just a little sweet treat to end the night, and peppermint tea is my go-to in the evening because it helps settle my stomach. Especially after a dinner like I just ate. Had some dairy in it, had some gluten, had a lot of pork. All things that are quite hard to digest for me, but I make it work. I make it work. I hope you have had a fantastic day or night wherever you're at in the world. And if you liked this video and you want to see more of these what I eat in a days, let me know in the description box below, or give it a like, or share it with a friend. All of those would be really, really helpful, great things for you to do for me, and I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, that's it. Bye. 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 Bye.
Bye. Goodbye. See you later, alligator.
Hold your thing up. We're gonna take a thumbnail like Tammy does. The trailer trash can. You're gonna have to get back, and you're gonna have to look in the frame.
Where do I look at?
Right there.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you're gonna smile.
You look like a goober.